Penang is a well-known heritage place around the world, and it is no doubt that the small details in the everyday life of the Pearl of Orient that breathes life to it, such as the trishaw that has been with Penang since the early days. In Penang, the cycle rickshaw is called trishaws. The local Hokkien Chinese call it langcha, maybe a short form of human-powered tricycle vehicle, taking the first word human or lang and the last word vehicle or tia, forming the two words langcha. The local Malay also called it beca, a Malay word actually derived from Hokkien dialect, which means beca or horse cart. The earlier version of trishaw was rickshaw pulled by a runner. The passenger carriage seat was mounted at the back. The runner will use his leg power to pull the carriage. The rickshaw was invented in Japan in 1869. The rickshaw was introduced to Singapore in 1880 and lasts from 1880 to 1940. Before the Japanese occupation, trishaws were regarded as a novelty in Malaya. In Penang, there were about 100 trishaws registered at the dawn of 1942. Trishaws have acquired many names since then, such as rickshaw, bike taxi, velo taxi, pedicab, bike cab, and cyclo. Right here is Mr. Maslan, who is 54 years old. He has been a trishaw rider for 15 years. Mr. Maslan has become an expert in riding the trishaw, even during harsh weather conditions. His determination is to be complimented.
It's quite long. Yeah, already about 10 years to 15 years. I don't study hard. Actually, I don't study hard. I never go to school. Yeah. And this type of job that really I can do. You know that? Yeah. Because I heard from the people, from the old timer, they say when you doing this type of job with a trishaw, you can earn a lot of money. You know. I try and try and try and try. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. You know that? Yeah. I have to work early in the morning until night. Yeah. I start at 7 o'clock in the morning. I will back at 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. Sometimes night also I come. Yeah. To make some money. You know. To make more money. Yeah. I make a lot of money from the tourists. You know. Yeah. Yeah. They give me a tip in the US. Yes. Yeah. So it's only this type of job only for I earn for money from support my family only. You know that? Yeah. I want to be a rich man. I cannot be a rich man. I want to buy a car. I cannot buy a car. You know that? Only this type of job I can do only for support my family. Yeah. We have to go. We have to eat, and we have to live day by day. You know that? Yeah. Until one of my family has been gone. You know? Yeah. For me, I will charge 35 ringgit, 30 ringgit to 35 ringgit. Sometimes my friend will charge more, a bit more. 40 ringgit to 45 ringgit. Yeah? Depend on customer. Yeah? You want to go, you can pay money. Yeah? You never can go, you don't pay money. Yeah. Sometimes we can repair the trishaw by own. Yeah? This is what we call an ankle chain. Sometimes when you start pedal, the ankle chain will, the pin, the small pin will come out. No? Yeah, before you ride the trishaw, you have to check your trishaw first. Yeah. It's now that shop I show you at the Pintar Tali. Yeah. And that shop is the last shop. That is the last man make a trishaw. After this, no more trishaw in Georgetown.
In Penang, the trishaw riders usually get their trishaws repaired or serviced at Hot Tricycle and Bicycle Repair, located at Jalan Pintar Tali in Georgetown, which happens to be the last trishaw maker in Penang. His name is Chu Yu Chun. Mr. Chu has taken over his father's business 21 years ago And here now is Mr. Chu in the progress of making a trishaw.
我名字叫朱有春，今年58岁，我是鹤发脚车暨三轮车店的东主。我从事三轮车行业已经有26年的历史。以前我在工厂工作，后来因父亲生病，叫我回来整理业务。这间店的历史已经有整100年了，是我曾祖父从中国来开始到现在。三轮车的前面的车斗是用一块一块的木板切成的，要亲力亲为。后面的车身就是一支一支的铁装成的。除了三轮车的鼓声之外，全部都是亲力亲为。一辆三轮车要20天的时间去完成。
It takes Chu approximately 20 to 30 days to build a trishaw, and it is often done alone or with the help from other trishaw riders. He begins by sketching a framework of the trishaw and customizing the designs according to customers' requests. Then he builds the seating and bicycle sections before he paints his final masterpiece and installs comfortable cushions. Building a trishaw is not a complicated process for trishaw maker Chu. He says all that you need is the will to learn and sufficient practice of assembling different parts of the trishaw.
通常这样的市场是大概是8辆至10辆。以前一辆三轮车大概是3000几，由于通货膨胀，到现在一直涨到现在6500几。槟城的人定做三轮车，多数是拿来财大，因为这种三轮车是槟城的特产。如果外州的人来买，多数拿去当装饰品。我的顾客也有来自柔佛州的苏丹，外国游客包括澳洲、纽西兰、法国、德国、美国等等。外国游客来买三轮车，通常是要装箱了，然后船运到他们那边。本地的游客如果是外州的，就用罗里运输。如果是槟城的，多数他们自己来拿。现在槟城是旅游的重点，已经有了很多那个3D 的博物馆。他们拿那个三轮车装横了，供顾客拍照。从现在的情形看，大三轮车的不只是槟城的人，也有外州的人。他们来到这边，因为三轮车对他们来说是一个很好的工具，他们可以拿来赚钱。晚上也可以拿来当做睡觉。
Yeah, sometimes I had them because when sometimes I got a customer, he want to go to Komtar. I mean, at the time I was tired, so I can give my customer to my friend. Yeah. I was has been snatching by the people we come from behind where we sell motorbike now. Daytime. Yeah. That time I was. My customer is from Japanese. Here, he snatching at the bag, and he take all the money with his passport, his money, everything. So I have to go to police station to make a report. It will take you a long time, so I lost my business. Yeah, I go to the police station. I have to wait for 6 hours to 7 hours. Then we finish. Then when I come back, no more business. That's the bad for me. Also, one thing is when the rains come or business a little bit bad, no customer, no everything. Yeah. That is one story that I will never forget and I still remember now. Every time I will start pedal to the hospital from the Penang Road to the hospital, and suddenly I have stopped by one of the Chinese woman, and Chinese woman is going to what you call? Yeah, it's his bus. So then he tell me, "Sir, uncle, where you want to go?" "I want to go to hospital." And then he say, "I also want to go to hospital, but I have no money." And I call him. Okay, I call her. Okay, I also going to same thing. So you can ride on motorcycle, but I never charge. Give a break. So suddenly when we don't reach the hospital, he was on my traction. Yeah, every time you can see a lot of blood. Then I become panic. I cannot do anything. I become panic. So I have to shout to people. Yeah, call for help. Yeah. Yeah, give birth on stretcher. Yeah, this stretcher. After 1 month, she come back to me, and she looked for me. Every time I was sitting there doing newspaper. He come and mention one treasure, even one. He come and treasure. At last he found me. She can still remember me. Yeah. Yeah, friend. He always sometimes give me clothes, give me food, give me some money. Yeah. Yeah. Until now we got a connection. Yeah. Yeah. And it's gone. We have to look another man. We have to look another people that who is expert in treasure. Yeah. So we have to look, even though in Ipoh also we can go. Ipoh also got one treasure. Yeah, they make a shop treasure. That is the man called the expert man. Yeah. But when that is cost you too much money, we have to rent a lorry or what, something like that. Yeah. That's why now I think this is the last for me. Like, after this, no more. I will never pedal the treasure no more because my age already. Next year I will be 55 years old. Yeah, I cannot doing this type of job until I did. You know that I cannot. I have to look another job, a new job. Yeah, to earn my family.
有打算偷徒弟，没有徒弟。现在的年轻人80后、90后的没有兴趣这种行业的，人才难求啊。槟城是旅游的重点，三轮车是槟城的特产。如果政府有大力的支持，往后的10年三轮车也不会没落。维修三轮车和制造新的三轮车只是我一部分的收入，我也有维修脚车和那个小贩的三轮车，以及做一些比较小型的，好像铁架、铁器、扫焊之类的工作。到目前为止，槟城的政府有每个月津贴三轮车夫100级。我是希望政府能够好像帮助他们啊，每年啊津贴维修的费用。
The conflict for Chu and their riders are almost the same. Most tricycle riders in Penang find it tough to survive, especially with other 200 more riders and local public transports competing among each other. But nevertheless, are they giving up just yet? Today, Penang is a buzzing city with a mixture of culture and delicious delicacies that continuously attract tourists. Many tricycle riders earn their living by cycling the tourists around Penang Island. No matter how tricycle is seen in the eyes of the world, Trishaw in Penang will always have a special place in the heart of the town that makes Penang a recognized heritage place all around the world. Though as time passes by, the amount of people taking the trishaw as a transport continues to deplete, but what makes it sustainable till today is its uniqueness to tourists. With this hope, may the trishaw culture continue to live in Penang.